Welcome to the Compuware Workbench File Aid Data Privacy Administration module. Here you will learn how the File Aid data privacy functionality is organized and managed. You will be introduced to the terminology of data privacy administration, which will serve as a basis for understanding how projects are administered. For those needing additional information, the Compuware Workbench Installation Guide contains the supporting details. No specific logon is required to access the Compuware Workbench, but standard security credentials are required to access any data, such as DB2, Oracle, or SQL Server tables, whether going through the Host Explorer or the Data Privacy Explorer. When the Data Privacy perspective is selected, the currently logged in user ID determines the data privacy role assignment. Our first topic will be Privacy Manager roles. There are 5 Privacy Manager roles: Data Privacy Administrator, Project Administrator, Global Resource Administrator, Subject Matter Expert, and Privacy Auditor. Let's have a brief look at the role functions. The Data Privacy Administrator has the highest level of authorization with complete access to all functions within data privacy. The Project Administrator is responsible for creating projects and managing the definition of privacy within the project. The Global Resource Administrator is responsible for defining and managing the resources that are shared by all data privacy projects. The Subject Matter Expert has knowledge of the application data and can add data identifiers to existing data elements. The Privacy Auditor can browse and report on all data within all projects, but cannot change data. There are many data privacy functions. Most are covered in separate modules, and they are described in detail in the Data Privacy User Guide. These functions are performed by users assigned to one of the roles. The Privacy Manager roles must be assigned or mapped to individuals on the project team. Let's have a look at mapping roles. Role definition is the process of mapping user IDs and groups to the roles defined within the project. Each role is associated with a predefined set of permissions within the product functionality. A user must have at least one data privacy role to be allowed to open any project in the data privacy application. Data privacy authorizations are specified to the server being used. The security administration may be accessed from the menu bar at the top of the workbench. Choose Configure, then Manage Security. Keep in mind, most users will not be required to access this functionality. The Security Editor panel appears, and the Authentication tab will display. A login dialog box may appear as well. If necessary, consult the installation guide. We will have a brief look at the other available tabs. The User Management area allows users to be added to the project. The format of the username will include a domain. The Group Management area allows groups to be added to the project. Once a group name is chosen, users may be added or removed by the convenient arrow controls. The Role Mapping Management area allows both users and groups to be mapped to roles, which are chosen from a drop-down list. Here are some additional notes regarding repositories that should be beneficial to administrators. Projects may be saved as XML from one repository and imported into a different repository. The project ID from the original project is retained. Global project definitions used by saved projects are imported as local definitions. Direct repository updates, that is, changes, are allowed. Finally, repositories may be moved to different servers via disconnect and reconnect. This concludes this module. Thank you.